Hi guys, today I'm going to make a video about how to use magic in your daily life, as you could probably tell because that's what I titled the video. So basically I'm just going to explain small ways you can add magic into your life, and you don't have to practice a religion like Wicca, or you don't even have to do witchcraft or anything to do these things, but I think that if you do them they'll help you like manifest your desires. So if you're into like the law of attraction or anything like that, then I think this stuff will help you. The first thing that I like to do is stirring in intentions into my tea. So basically what you can do, I think actually all tea bags are like mini spells because you use herbs for specific purposes. So let's just say you have like a dream tea, because you can actually get them, and that's the thing, even the tea names are like spell titles. No, that's how I see it anyway. So if you had like a dream tea, it would have chamomile, lemon balm, lavender maybe in it. And what you do is you just put the tea bag in, and when you're stirring in, make sure you're stirring it clockwise because that's how you add intention. But if you're trying to banish something, you can stir it counterclockwise. So let's just use the example of a dream tea. You can use for calming and for being able to get to sleep more easily. So when you're stirring it in clockwise, think of your intention and imagine a light coming down from the heavens into your head, and then like coming up from the ground, like up from your feet, and then it meets in your heart, and then it goes all the way down your arm. And then as you're stirring it, you can stir in the magic, and you can see it as a color, like a specific color. So I guess for dreams, I'd probably think of purple, but you can do whatever you think is right for you. You can also make your own tea bags. You can like get all the herbs, if you know about herbs and things like that, but you might not. So if you just buy tea bags for specific purposes, you can use it for that. And moving on from that, you can also do kitchen magic. So you can bake like cakes, or you can cook food, and you can put your intentions into the food. And like I said, you stir it in counterclockwise. No, you stir it in clockwise if you want to add something, and then you stir it in counterclockwise if you want to banish something. So like you could add in some sea salt for banishing negativity. Me and Emmy made some, what did we make?
Banana bread.
Yeah, we made some prosperity banana bread recently, and I drew in the symbol for Jupiter as well because that's a good planet for prosperity. So you can just research anything, like if you're making anything, like we didn't even know that you could use bananas for a purpose, but we wanted to make banana bread, so we just looked up what bananas would do, and they were good for good luck and prosperity. And then we found that walnuts for the same purpose. So when we were making it, we just made it with that intention.
Also the cinnamon and nutmeg both did that as well. We found like even the spices.
Yeah, so the cinnamon and nutmeg were also good for prosperity and good luck. So we didn't even plan that, but that was just like an extra thing we realized after we did it. So yeah, basically if you're going to cook something, like look up what the magical uses or the spiritual uses or the witchcraft uses are for it, and then you can just think of those intentions as you're making it, and then as you're eating it also you can think of it. And I think it's also good to always bless your food. Whatever you believe in, I think it's good to always just bless your food. You can just like ask your spirit guides or your angels or whatever you believe to help you manifest your desires and help your food be purified, because your food changes your vibration. So I think you should be careful with what you eat, and also how you feel when you eat, and especially when you drink water. I'm going so off topic here, but with water, I mentioned this in another video, but your energy changes the molecules in the water. If you want to know more about that, you should look up Dr. Emoto, because he talks about it and he's done a lot of experiments. So when you're drinking water, make sure to think loving thoughts. And also if you have plants, when you're giving them water, make sure you bless the water before you give it to them, because then it will help them grow more. Also when you're having a bath or a shower, you can bless the water too, because that will help like with cleansing. I think when you're showering, you should imagine your water cleansing away negativity. If you're having a bath, you can add Himalayan salt, and then you can add any herbs for your purpose or any essential oils. So recently I've been doing like self-love baths, and I've been adding in the salt and rose petals and rose essential oil. And also I've been using like a rose quartz wand to do crystal healing when I'm in the bath, so that really helps too. Something else you can do is just to light incense, but when you light it, think of the purpose you're trying to achieve with it. You can use sage as well, or Palo Santo. So when you're lighting it, think this incense is going to be healing, or this incense is going to make me feel loving, or whatever you want to achieve from it, and make sure that the incense you're using is for that specific purpose. So if you want to feel more loving, you can light a rose incense and then think of that when you're lighting it. I think it's also good if you meditate every day, because it's more healing. But if you can't do it every day, I think at least meditate once a week. But I would say every day would be good. If you're not going to meditate on a certain day, then you can use affirmations, and you always have time for affirmations, because I think you can just play them in the background of anything you're doing, even if you're just hanging out with friends, or you're doing your makeup, or you're having a bath, or anything really, like cooking. You can just play affirmations and your subconscious brain will take them in, even if you're not completely aware of it. So I would recommend Power Thoughts on YouTube, because he makes really good affirmation videos, and so does Jason Stevenson. So the last thing I have written down is you can visualize a white light around you if you ever feel unsafe, or if you feel anxious. And actually anything you visualize has a lot of power, because in the spirit world your thoughts manifest so quickly, but on earth, because we're more dense and physical, it just takes a bit longer to manifest. But if you're imagining something like a shield of light to protect you, that will manifest around you like instantly. And I know it's like hard to believe, or like you might not think it is working, but it actually does. So if you want to feel calm, just imagine a ball of light around you, and it will literally be there in your energy field. Also, me and Emmy found out this thing, like, what was it called?
I think they called it a PSI ball.
Oh yeah, like a psi ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make an energy ball. And I'm not like an expert of this, because we only just found out about this the other day, but you can like create some energy in your hands, like just visualize it, and like in the spirit world it's going to be there. I know you might not believe it, but if you believe it, it will work. So just believe it when you're doing it. So like just imagine a ball of light. So just say I'm imagining a green ball of light right now for like good luck and prosperity, and then you can feel it in your hands, and like you can feel the energy growing the more you do it. And then when you're ready, you can just think, oh, this is gonna give me good luck, and then release it into the world. So yeah, I think light visualization is also a good way to use magic in your life every day. So these are just a few tips you can do to incorporate some magic in your life. So if you use them, let me know in the comments, because I'd like to know. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. I don't know how to do outros, so bye.